it's going to be a good year. Happy New Year and happy 2026. Can you believe it? We are already in 2026. 2025 went like that. I don't know where the time went. So I hope you're as excited as I am for this year. So I bring you a little life update, things what I'm wanting to get up to this year, and yeah. So last year was chaos. Last year I worked. Last year I trained as hard as I could for races. I kept getting sick. It's just madness. And unfortunately I ended the year with an injury. I ended it with an Achilles injury at the moment. So I have started my year not how I expected. I started it hoping to be doing the versus back to base, the 50Ks in 10 days. Think I did about 6Ks, if I'm lucky. Anyways, so I am on a 9-week rehab at the moment. Hopefully it can come a bit down depending on how it goes. So a little thing there is every week basically I have to do heel raises. Thank you, Soda. Okay, so basically every week I have to do heel raises. It does change. I have to do it bilaterally and bilaterally. Then you go from supported to unsupported, that kind of thing, depending on how my ankle is doing or Achilles. I don't know, to me it's same thing. I've got some small little stretches I'm gonna have to do with my foot. I've got some strength training stuff I have to do with my Achilles. So I put my foot out, I have to move it that way, I have to move it that way, to move it down, and I have to move it up, kind of thing. And then I have to get my balancing right. So that's all fun. So hopefully I am going back to the physio next week, Wednesday, and I would have jumped 2 weeks. She doesn't want me to skip a week, so even if it's just 3 days of doing one of the week stuff, seeing if we're happy or not, and then moving on to the next week's something. But I do have races lined up for this year. I've got the Addo 21K, which I cannot wait to do. I even said to her, if I have to walk it, I have to walk it. Don't care. I want to go out into that bush. I want to do the run or walk or hike, whatever you want to call it. It is obviously through some of Greater Addo. Hi. So welcome to Tequila 2026. So yeah, it's through Greater Addo. Cannot wait to do it. It is like my first proper trail run. It will be something I'm going to have to get used to. I'm gonna have to be carrying like a liter of water minimum from aid station to aid station in case something happens. You have to carry your own, what's that, like space jacket thing. Cannot wait. So I have that lined up. If all goes well, especially with my rehab at the moment, I am wanting to do my first ultra, which I was hoping for it to be the George Matt and do it, obviously not the full one, do the, I think it's like a 58K or a 52, something like that, through the Otaniqua mountain range. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Otherwise there are plenty more coming up. Cannot wait. So like I said, last year was chaos. I worked. So I have made some monthly goals that I'm wanting to do, and basically I'll be sharing it all with you guys. So my first one is I want to go for at least one hike or an adventure a month. Don't care. Hike, adventure, it can be like the longest cycling thing or whatever. Have to do it. I want to do one race a month, which will be a bit tricky obviously now with my Achilles, so we'll see how that goes. But obviously injury wise, nothing you can do. So once I can start running, definitely one race a month minimum. I want to do a one away trip. Basically, I just want to get out of PE, whether it's for one night, whether it's to go camping. If you want to work with us and we go stay at your place and we take content for you guys, even better, I take photos. I've left one race weekend. We all need a race weekend. And then I do want to try one new thing a month, whether it's a yoga class, whether it's a cooking class. It can be something completely new. I don't know, pottery, glass making. Come here. And this is Soda. Come. Look here. So it can be anything, but I want to do at least one new thing a month. And I said I want to at least once a month see my friends, whether it's breakfast, whether it's brunch, whether it's a braai, I don't care. At least once a month. We are in the same freaking town. We can do it. It's not hard. Surely can't be hard. So I have goals that I want to achieve on my socials, which I'll keep those to myself. I have some goals like which I'm wanting to read 3 books a month, which comes to about 36 for the whole year. I really want to go back to Slovenia to go see my dad and family and everything there. I want to, I wouldn't say quit drinking, but like there's no need to drink if it's not sociably, you know. I obviously want to try and exercise daily. I'm doing the Red Bull Zero Excuses. So every day I have to do something. You got to get yourself moving. So obviously I can't run. I did the park run yesterday, but I walked it. I will probably do some strength training today as something else, maybe some Pilates. We'll just see how it goes. But every day I really would like to try and do at least something. Doesn't have to be crazy, but something. I need to fix my teeth. But yeah, I mean, I have obviously every year I set out my whole calendar. I don't obviously do everything, but at least I can see everything. I put every single run that is happening. I put every shift I'm working, anything cool that sounds whatever. Like literally I write everything down here so I can just see it. So then I can kind of just get a grasp of what my month looks like. What do I put as on the top of the list or at the bottom of the list, basically, is what I'm doing. So yeah, and hopefully this will be my year. I am also trying to bring you, at least on Instagram and on TikTok, I am doing my weekly meal preps. I never used to until a good couple of months ago, and it just, life was too crazy. I was working so much. I just didn't know when I was working to when I was going to be able to make food. I don't generally like eating after 6, so when I work until late and I have to eat late, I want to get home and eat. Like I don't want to like make it and then eat at 10 p.m. and then no, can't happen. So basically what my monthly planning looks like, I just on a Monday morning generally do a weekly planning where I write the days I'm working, if there's something important on those days, who knows, and then I start planning what do I feel like eating. Obviously I might wake up on Tuesday and not want a chicken puff. I actually didn't want a chicken puff on Tuesday this last week. I made dumplings. But then I decided Wednesday, because I had everything. On the Monday, I mean, I go to the shops, I buy everything I need for everything. So on Wednesday I decided we're gonna eat the chicken puffs. So it doesn't have to be exactly like that. I do chop and change. But it is just nice knowing if you do go out somewhere and you come back late, you go, I had everything sorted basically for it, so let's just scramble it up, or you know what I mean. So it has helped so much, and I'm going to keep doing it this year. And hopefully with more training, I'm going to also have to be doing some like morning meal preps, because I have to start properly fueling for some of these races. So yeah, so I hope you're as excited as I am for 2026. I have all these plans and goals and expectations. If I'm not going to make it happen, then no one's gonna. So I hope you stick along for the ride. Follow me on all my socials for daily updates. Otherwise, YouTube, I'm hoping to bring you at least 2 new recipes a month. Hopefully bringing you, whether it's weekly training videos or race videos or updates on my Achilles or something videos, at least twice a month. So yeah, hopefully expect 4 videos every month, big ones. But my Instagram, the Yummy Life of Demi, and my TikTok, the Yummy Life of Demi, will also be keeping you updated. Full on food, full on fueling, full on adventures, just quick life updates as it happens. So stay tuned.